But why would I get disappointed by this? This is actually the quality levels of a proper 8-track, and this could be a comeback. And you see a lot of symbolism. It's like a letter here. It says, I like you, and it slowly burns, means I don't like you anymore. I'm forgetting about you. It's the song that attempts to help you forget your ex-lover. Could Uki put just a little more charm in the way she sings the song? I bet she could. Hello guys, this is Juneri. I'm an artist developer and producer, and today I'm going to watch Uki's radio.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm not sorry that I had to let you go. There's some things that you should really know. Listen.
I used to date a rap boy, and he stole my heart. And the road in the deep so bad, anywhere he go, you know I go. Promised me we're rapping 7 days of the week, but he was too busy getting down in the sheets. I used to date a rap boy, till he broke my heart. He tries so hard to win me back over, waste the top of melodies. Had to let him know that he can't play me. Oh, that's this boy that I know. It made my heart beat a radio. It used to go down, down, da 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 da, down, da 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 da, down, da 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 down. But now I'm fine, so when it songs, I play it loud on the radio. Oh, and more that down, down, da 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 da, down, da 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 da, down, da 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 down. Yeah, my mama taught me never let nobody treat me any less than I deserve, and I'm a dummy. Trust me, he's the one that's backing now. Miss me cause I'm not around. Guess you only know just what you got when it was out. And you best believe I never give my heart again to somebody like a rap boy, cause it broke my heart. He tries so hard to win me back over, waste the top of melodies. Had to let him know that he can't play me.
Okay.
That's this boy that I know. It made my heart beat a radio. It used to go down, down, da 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 da, down, da 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 da, down, da 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 down.
Oh, that's this boy that I know. It made my heart beat a radio. It used to go down, down, da 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 da, down, da 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 da, down, da 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 down. But now I'm fine, so when it songs, I play it loud on the radio. Oh, and more that down, down, da 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 da, down, da 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 da, down, da 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 down. Down, down, da 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 da, down, radio. Down, down, da 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 da, radio. Down, down, da 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 da, down, radio. Down, radio. Down, down, da 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 da, down, radio. Down, down, da 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 da, radio. Down, down, da 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 da, down, down.
So Uki from Yoja Idol, she has this very characteristic voice that you know when you hear her voice, this is Yoja Idol, or well, Uki solo in this case. This is marketed as a special clip. This is usually done to indicate this is not a proper comeback, so people don't have some huge expectations and they get disappointed. But why would I get disappointed by this? This is actually the quality levels of a proper 8-track, and this could actually be a comeback. But maybe they're preparing something more than this, and they just wanted to give us a taste with this song. It's a very well written song, both vocal melody and lyrics wise. There was a part at the pre-chorus when she says melodies, and she's dragging a bit the word melodies to fit the vocal melody. Personally, if I was writing this song, I would just put an adjective in front of the word melodies so it makes a little better rhyme and you don't have to drag that much the word melody. But other than that, I have no other comment to make regarding the lyrics or the vocal melody. Could Uki put just a little more charm in the way she sings the song? I bet she could. I don't know who exactly the vocal director for this song was, but usually vocal directors in Korea are just used to be a little conservative when it comes to those things. They're a little afraid that the song might come out too powerful, or maybe if Uki wants to perform the song later, it could be a little harder for her. It's anyways how K-pop standards are, and they were built based on experience the past 15 or 20 years, so it's really hard to change. I'm just saying Uki could definitely add a couple of special special techniques with her voice. So it creates this moment in the song that you hear and it just hits you just by how the vocal expands. Sometimes it has to do with the accent, how the artist pronounces a word, or how they bend through the lyric and connect the words with each other. But Uki's voice already has this characteristic charm, so it already makes the song very special anyways. The music video is also really well done. It has so many really nice scenes, very symbolic, in many different locations. So it's a very well thought and planned music video. It's not just they went out and just did whatever. She's also here singing in the rain or in the car. The rain shots are really nice. And I think this is a karaoke room. We get this extreme close-up that we see her lips and you see a lot of symbolism. It's like a letter here. It says, I like you, and it slowly burns, means I don't like you anymore. I'm forgetting about you. It's the song that attempts to help you forget your ex-lover, something that used to be and is not anymore. And I think Uki performs it really nice. In general, Yoja Idol's level is very high because they're very matured and talented artists to begin with. You see how they always keep this kind of female independence feeling and vibe, but they give us different kind of narratives like here, which is about forgetting somebody without getting too strong. I think the peak of that female empowerment was Super Lady, and you saw how all the girls kind of changed their vibe a little bit because probably that was a bit too fierce, and when it comes to marketing, no matter the message you're trying to give, you have to make sure you're not losing absolutely everybody that could like your group. It's an unfortunate result that comes from gender inequality. If you're a girl group or a female artist and you're speaking too much about female empowerment, sure, you can have a lot of female fans. But exactly because there's a pay gap, and I'm not here to discuss all this kind of stuff, it means men have more money to spend. So if you don't have any male fans, your revenue can get really down. So they kind of have to balance this, and while Uki here maintains the really nice message about female empowerment and she can keep her female fans, she also tries to attract more male fans with her beauty and her charm, of course. The song is not even released on digital platforms, and that's one of the characteristics that music videos that come out as special clips usually have. It means there is no way to really find who actually wrote this song. Probably when she's gonna make an album next time, she's gonna include this song, and then we can find out who wrote this song and who else was involved. It is possible that her or even one of the other girls from Yoja Idol are actually in the credits, because as I said, they're very matured artists with a lot of talent, and they're often involved in the songwriting and production process. So whatever the case is, this was really nice production. As I said, it could be just an 8-track. You could come back with this song. Perhaps it's the type of the song that it doesn't have a really catchy hook and you cannot make a really strong choreography. So maybe that's why it's not an 8-track. And just personally, I think the times have changed a lot and artists actually don't really need to go on TV and promote songs anymore. I think this is the old times and the internet is enough to promote everything. But still, people actually measure success on how many shows you appear and how many wins you have there. So artists and companies are forced to actually spend all this money to prepare and send their artists for these performances. Personally, I find it a waste of money, and I would much rather that companies and the artists would actually make more music than spending their time and effort on going to perform them on TV. That said, artists, of course, they really like to go in front of audiences and perform their music, and that's why you make concerts. You can make little ones and go around the world, or you can make some really large ones when you become more famous. And I think that's the perfect recipe for artists like Uki here, to use her budget to keep making nice music and just go out there on individual little concerts, and then why not later a bit bigger concerts, instead of trying to impress the audience, supposedly marketing your music in music shows. So in either case, really great job here from Uki. I have no negative points to talk about. Great job everybody involved, Uki, her production team, and let's see what else she has to give us in the future.